Welcome back to Blast Guys Reviews. This is basically like part 3 of our review for Valaverse Action Force Desert Warfare 112 Scale Action Figure / Desert Gear Pack. This is what you get as a final result if you buy the Desert Warfare Trooper in the gear pack. As you can see, the 2 boxes behind the figure, this is what you get in the end. So this video is going to be about, we took a look at the articulation in the Desert Warfare figure review. We took a look at the accessories. We're going to take a look at our final results and some other things. Did it work? Did it didn't work? And some other cool things. So join me. So first off, here he is as basically set up. Pretty much a pretty good figure. I did find one issue if you went per the box standard, which I'll get to in a second. But here he is. You can see his vest, his helmet fits pretty good. In this scenario, you have just a basic helmet and the optics up. So it looks pretty good all the way around. I did add the antenna to the radio in the back. So those are always tricky to get into because they're so thin you want to bend them. And then of course if you put them in a box or something, you're going to have to remove those again. So that's what it looks like there. And then if you take his optics out and you turn them around, you can get helmet in the right position, and then you can get that looking through the optics look. It's pretty good. So the scarf does fit pretty well, not too bad. That's what it looks like without the helmet. Pretty nice. Before we go any further, you have options of taking off these side panels off this helmet here. They come off like this, right here, right there, and you can replace them with these pieces, the mic headset. Basically, so you have 2 plugs for this one, and this one will just plug in up there. So you just have one. It kind of float around a little bit, and then you have the other one with the mic. So you have the 2 earpieces. So it gives you options there. Looks pretty good. The knife, awesome. Extra clips. You can take the pistol and you can put it into his case. Pretty decent. Nice fit. Vest kind of gets in the way a little bit. So one of the things I did find was this thigh pad. This is a prime example of a kit bash figures that people, manufacturers, don't know or just don't really care, I guess, about putting parts together. Look, this is just horribly too loose. And it gets in the way of the other one is antenna. So you gotta be very careful. Don't lose that. Gets in the way of his vest and everything else. So if you look on the box here, it has him on that leg, like that. This pad is not designed for this leg. This pad is not designed for this leg. You're asking yourself, why is that? Because it's slop in there. It's because they add the tolerance for the pocket. This side is made for the pistol thigh pad. So if you try to do the box version of this loadout, you're going to have a sloppy thigh pad that's going to fall around and move around on you and get in awkward positions. So for me, at least, I'm going to take it off and put it on the other leg. And it frees up. It doesn't have so much jumbled stuff. So it frees up my room for my pistol case. And then also I'm going to put it on this leg because it's where it technically belongs. And you think the manufacturer of their toys would know this. So to go work its way up. And you don't even need to heat this. There has been no heating at all on these figures. So it's a bonus. You can see it's already starting to get really tight. Up over the top of there. Up there. Just below the cut on the thigh. Right there. And it goes over that pocket. And you can see it is snug. That's where that goes. So, Bobby, know your product, buddy. So kit bash and stuff just to make a buck. But nice figures though, buddy. Yeah, so there he is. Pretty cool. One of the other cool things I picked out, that's the only negative of this, is that if you're going with that look, you can't really do it. You can, it's just sloppy, and it's going to irritate you. What's very interesting, so with the figure here, you do get an extra weapon. And then with the gear pack, you get his gun and his pistol. And before I get to, now you have 3 weapons instead of 2, if you have both. So I'll show you how well he holds them. There you see how he holds that pistol. Very nice articulation. Overall, I think this gun's smaller for some reason. I don't know why it makes me feel like this gun's a tad bit too small. It looks a tad bit too small from my, I can tell from my other guns. But he holds it. There's all of this, like the knife case and the other stuff kind of gets in the way of trying to get that 2-hand wield. You can see right there, kind of just in the way. But you can play with it when you get yours. You get the trigger finger does go into the gun very nicely. And then it comes with the gun that came with the figure. Looks pretty cool too. So it gives you an extra piece. But what I found also interesting, since now that they've added an additional weapon with the figure, now you also remember those 3 blast effects you get with the gear pack. You get over the barrel, the pistol one, and the one in the barrel. You have a gun for each one of these. So the pistol, like so, and then you have the assault rifle that goes over the barrel, like so. And then you can take your gun that came with your figure and the last blast effect from the gear pack, and there you go. But it doesn't stay very well, but it fits. You gotta be very careful with those things, man. They will break off sometimes. But so you have the ability to have all 3 blast effects going off at the same time. So that's pretty cool, right? So it definitely turns into a well-rounded figure, well-rounded buy. It gives you some value. So when you buy these 2, you actually pay more for this figure than you do a normal figure, say like Eclipse, because they're $31.99, and you put these 2 prices together, you're paying like $35, $36. So you're actually paying more for it, and he knows what he's doing. So that's pretty cool. I thought that was a cool thing to point out too. So that's very, very cool. The additional weapon, the blast effects, and then the options for the helmet. Alright, so that's our look. I have 3 different parts out for here. I did a review for the figure, the gear pack, and now, as a whole, I want to show you a couple of things. And those are the things I wanted to show you. Hope you guys like this information, like this review. If you did, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Comment down below, and I'll see you in our next review.